was a strange situation, a little bit of history. There were quite a few families who all had kids at the preschool, which was situated in Maroubra, not far away from the synagogue and actually on the grounds of where Mount Sinai is today. And quite a few of us wanted our kids to have a Jewish day school education.
When we first arrived at the school, it was single stream, but the demand for the college started to increase. So a project was developed to build a second stream in the school.
We got together, and a gentleman by the name of Leslie Kaplan, the late Leslie Kaplan, came and spoke to us, and he said, well, why don't you start your own school?
At the time we added 6 new classrooms and a library. Even the expansion of the school was quite incredible. If you know where the car park is for the school, that was actually 2 houses.
I was blown away by what I saw. I mean, from humble beginnings, you know, a piece of land with a few demountables, and all of a sudden, you know, 25, 30 years later, a state-of-the-art facility.
Mount Sinai to us is all about family, quality of education.
When I think of Mount Sinai College, my heart actually gets sore because my eyes well up with tears because it's such a community atmosphere.
For me, Mount Sinai is a family. It's a feeling of love, safety, a community.
When I hear about Mount Sinai, the first thing that I do is smile.
The feelings that are evoked when I think about Mount Sinai College are warmth, friendliness, and a real sense of community.
It's been a gift to our family, and we just got such a very warm feeling in our heart.
I think it's very true. You can't tell a Mount Sinai child from a crowd simply because they just have got a different foundation. They've got a different value system.
And I think the school just continues the parents' job of the 6 kinds, and they try and embed it into the kids and the morals and principles that are carried through the home, through the school, and that's how they become the people they become. They're amazing kids.
There was a level of leadership that Mount Sinai kids had at 12, 13 that most of the other kids didn't have.
Because they'd show an academic independence, a leadership. They'd be leaders, they would be modest.
It was interesting, I went through the school actually last week, and just amazing the transformation, and just amazing that it's a leader in its field, probably not only just here in Sydney, but certainly on a world scale, on a global scale.
In a way, I don't want it to change. I think it should stay exactly as it is. I'm not talking about the physical parts of it. I'm talking about the way the school educates kids, the way the kids are comfortable there. And to me, the word I always think of with Mount Sinai is family.
You see people there and everyone has this instantaneous bond that we know it, we've experienced it. We obviously love it and trust it because we're sending our children through.
Well, the thing is, when you go to Mount Sinai, the teacher who's your home class teacher, especially in years like K1, 2, that's always your favourite teacher, and then the next year, the teacher that you get will be your favourite teacher. So I don't really know. Like, there's so many nice teachers.
I really think the 6 Kinds of Best program instilled a lot in every single child. And to be honest with you, I've taken that with me through my high school years and even now since I'm out of school and I'm at university.
So being a leader at Mount Sinai really developed my confidence, my ability to speak in front of an audience, my public speaking.
Also, when you step through the gates, you get that sense of belonging, the love from all the teachers.
Yeah.
The small school, you just feel so comfortable with whatever you want to do, creative arts. Jewish identity, no matter what, you're comfortable in all situations?
Mount Sinai really shaped me, and I had many memories from there with all of my friends and all the teachers and the staff.
I don't know, it kind of gave me confidence going to Mariah with inter-school sport, where Mariah and Mount Sinai integrate in year 4, 5 and 6. So it kind of gave me confidence going to the school, the new big school. But also the men's side of things, I think that I really got that from Mount Sinai.
I wish for Mount Sinai that on top of all those values which they've hold so close to their heart, that now with the level of education which they can provide and the environment which they can provide, that the decision when it comes to sending a child to a primary school and to invest in a Jewish education, that Mount Sinai would be in the forefront of anybody's decision-making process.